Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nerds Lair. It's me, Juancho, joined by the Geek Takeover.
Bonjour, bonjour. Hey, hope everybody's doing good.
hmm And the J Money.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Mhm. We all good, we all Gucci, ready for another awesome show. Ready to be
Hell
born
yeah.
again. Jay, you said you want to take this one, right? The little trailer for a small little show, indie show.
Yeah, well, no, wasn't nothing too major. You know, like it ain't the, it's not like it's the best comic book show out there. No, but I mean, so today we finally got an official release of the Born Again trailer, which you know there was a couple new shots. Um, I it's pretty much just like the same ones that was leaked at was it a Comic Con or D20?
I think it's been at literally every con, Comic Con,
Oh,
Wait, no, I don't think they were at Comic Con. So I think it was D23, then
Brazil.
the Brazilian CFX or whatever it is.
mhm.
So pretty much everything since D23.
Uh, so yeah, like we've seen like it's just those trailers, but with more footage, and also obviously it's official. So like everything in here, like I mean it looks great. Like I mean, obviously we can't like say all too much because it is a teaser, and like I said, it's mostly showing the same things they've shown at D23 and ever since. But like the brutality in this trailer, you see bones breaking, you see some blood. There's a lot of blood. Um, Muse seems to be menacing as hell. Um, Finally got confirmation, which I mean we all knew. Fisk is mayor. We all knew that. Oh wow! And we finally, well, my boy Frank is back, man.
In
My boy Frank is
HD,
back. Huh?
in HD 4K.
In HD. I don't need to see a pixelated half 8-bit photo of Frank anymore.
Well, I think
I
just
can
it's
finally
just
see
that
that
scene and
man.
that's it.
Yeah, it's just that scene, and like yeah, it's been leaked like ever since that when it first got leaked. But oh man, and now like actually noticing this man seems to be rough. Like even more so, like when we first saw him in his show. Like when he was working construction, he looks more rough than that. I'm like, yo, what? Did he survive the blip? Did this man go through something?
I mean,
Like,
what did he have another family and lose him again?
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, like, whatever happened to you already, like, the worst already happened to you before. What the hell happened here? Like,
Karen
what?
Foggy, kind of.
Yeah, and we did see them back, just even though walking, it was just down the street.
Maybe Frank got blipped.
Maybe,
Mhm.
shoot, I'll be heartbroken. But I mean,
It's
also,
just you see the ashes. It forms a skull in the
yeah,
floor.
or just snip it. That's cool. Oh, and I mean, also, we saw White Tiger suiting up in HD. Pretty good. I mean, the suit looks pretty good. I don't know.
Uh,
What are your thoughts?
Geek.
Um, I am definitely very happy that this trailer is finally out in HD. There was definitely there's quite a bit of new footage that was shown, and stuff that wasn't shown, like Kamala's dad. Uh, you know, interesting choice to not throw him in there. Uh, I think it really, for it being the first official trailer and to show the brutality that it did, kind of makes me excited and curious on what else will be in the show. Like we saw this man snap a knee like it was a twig, and then he
Yeah.
break an elbow so bad you can see the blood. That's like disturbing. And that's Daredevil. What the hell is Kingpin or Punisher or Bullseye or Muse gonna do? You know, hell, we saw White Tiger technically throw somebody in front of a train.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
so I'm excited about the brutality of it. And then I think besides that, uh, touching on one thing that you didn't really bring up, what I can't wait to see is the suits. I can't wait to see. Obviously, we see the Hall of the Helmets. I hope we get to see more suits because I like the black one.
Yeah.
Will we see it? I don't know. I don't think so, but it'd be cool.
I wonder if that white suit is for when he's in the day. Like he just decides to go do Daredevil stuff in the day and he has that white suit on.
You think maybe he'll wear the mustard and ketchup suit again? Or was
No,
that just for a She-Hulk?
I think that was just for She-Hulk.
But it was cool seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But I'm with you. I want to see the black suit. Yeah, this trailer, it looks very visceral, the action. Just, I like my favorite part was just them in the diner. Just, what did he say to him? It's like, oh, it's not that bad to see you. Like, I like
yeah,
seeing them together. Will, Wilson and Matt. And, like, you mentioned that scene of the freaking the knees. I was like, whoa! And then I still remember when they announced the show, people were like, "Oh, it's gonna get Disney-fied. They're not gonna go all out with the action." Like, man, just watch this trailer. Cause also, I was telling Jay when I think it was a D23 trailer came out. I had only seen parts of it, so most of it is new to me. I only saw Matt and Frank reunited. That was really it. Like, and I saw other snippets, but it was good seeing all of it finally in HD. Not having to rely on weird, you know, footage, like shaky footage. But I guess I can speak for all of us. We're all on board for March.
oh yeah.
You
I will.
birthday pals.
Oh fuck yeah. I will also say this: Rogers the musical is still going wild. It is during this like the brief snippet of him, Fisk holding some kind of rally. It looks like in Times Square, and there is a Rogers the musical poster. So, Save the City is still going strong.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's been theorized or like rumored, but do you guys think we'll see like what he was up to during the blip, or like even a flashback? Like
Oh
it
yeah,
might sound obvious, but like okay, I
I think
could. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I think the blip and the snap are so prominent now in Marvel that yeah, you're gonna see it.
Or Jay, I was gonna say like I can imagine Punisher shooting down some criminals, then just like he's just like what's it called? It's halfway through. He just blips and he's still shooting as he's disintegrating.
Yeah, that'll actually be funny. The bullets are still just flying. It's like, where did he go?
These are some weird bullets I got.
we're we're free. We don't have to die. Oh, that's Daredevil. Oh man, why does he have a black suit?
Oh yeah, March. Here we go. Guess we can creature commandos quickly.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So creature commandos had its finale last week. Yeah, I guess we can go from most positive to least. start with you, Jay, and then like your thoughts, and then like I guess you can touch on spoilers, and then your overall score.
Right. Yeah, I mean, wasn't or I'm a fan of the show, but you know, like finishing it now, I I know he kind of said this isn't the real start to the DCU, but it is the start. So like for a start, I wouldn't have went with this, but it was really fun. I mean, like it was fun, you know. Um, the gore in it was cool. Some of the animations, like with the fights, were cool. Characters were funny, badass, likable. Um, and I mean, like you could tell, like James Gunn did have fun writing it. Um, and I mean, we saw our first look at Batman. He and Gotham. First look at Gotham and Batman. He looks a little beefy, you know. He been eating his Wheaties and stuff. Um, and some of the turns were good, you know. Um, but you know the ending, it was okay. Like when I was watching, I didn't realize, oh, this is the ending. I thought there was gonna be one more episode, and I mean for what was it, Lilana?
The princess?
Yeah, the princess.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, yeah, because you know I thought she was actually gonna do a lot more for the finale. Like when she got shot, I was like, there's something else is gonna happen. I was like, that wasn't even gonna be the real her, was it? And it actually was. I thought a lot more was gonna go down, but I mean, it was alright. Um, but I mean, we did see possibility of season two with a new team, except yeah, Robot is still there. Um, yeah, I mean, it was good. I'd give it a solid 7.5,
Hmm,
7. Wasn't
okay.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you. I enjoyed it. Like, yeah, there wasn't like, yeah, I didn't have the biggest expectations, but then again, like, like you said, it's not the real star. It's a star, but it's more like a serving dish, if anything, for the DCU.
appetizer.
Yeah, appetizer. What's it called? No, but you know, I it makes sense too. Like the characters were the best part. Uh, I love the Weasel episode, and then Doctor Phosphorus too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Some of the like, and obviously the humor, but the stuff with like the princess and that whole thing, like weakest part, just didn't really like lead to anything other than just her getting killed.
yeah,
But honestly, yeah, it was a fun little show. I'll definitely check out season two. So
yeah.
that's and I'll go with you. I'm on 7 out of 10. That's my take. How about you, Steven?
I so I didn't really care for the show. It was good. Um, it just really wasn't, I guess, what I was kind of. I don't know really. I wasn't expecting anything, so it just wasn't really my cup of tea yet. When it was all said and done, not something I would rewatch anytime soon, if at all. I will say there were some standout characters like the bride, um, Doctor uh, I blanked on the name, the doc, and Weasel. I think those three were the most standout characters for me. I was a little let down by Frankenstein just because I was expecting him to be in it more.
Mm.
Rick Flag Sr. kind of was a little bit of a letdown because I was kind of also expecting him to do more. And then the overarching villain being the princess, I'm not mad that she got killed. I'm more mad that it didn't really give her a chance to explain anything. It was just, oh, I know you're the villain. Evil smirk. Yeah, you're right. Boom, dead, and that's it. It felt half full, and unfulfilling. So I mean, I would watch a second season just because I watch pretty much anything. Um, but as far as like a ratings, if you guys are giving it like sevens, I a 6, maybe a 5.5. I don't know. It really wasn't crazy.
That's fair. I want to see, did they explain what happened to Serki, the Themyscirian?
Mm-mm.
She's just in
No.
holding.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
and like
have her in the team.
what the hell happened there? Like she's just gone. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. There was just I don't know. That's a nitpick for me, but yeah.
They might have left the
Yeah.
question unanswered right there.
Maybe a Wonder Woman villain down the road. Who knows?
Maybe.
So what shall we tackle next, gentlemen?
So the next topic is something I got, which is Captain America 4 has a runtime. Was it an hour 52?
8.
No, 58. Okay,
58.
I was right. Yeah, an hour 58, making it the shortest Captain America movie by like 5 minutes to the first Avenger. Um, so just right off the bat, I don't see this as an issue personally. Uh, I think this movie is going to do good, and not only is that just me saying that because I'm biased, but also I do think it looks like a really good movie compared to a nice rounded story that we haven't gotten in a while. It's going to really rely on the pacing, which I don't. That doesn't seem. I don't think that's going to necessarily be a problem. Um, I don't think reshoots were a problem, as a lot of people think. I think originally when they changed, like in the first set of reshoots in the like beginning stages, yes, that was a big change. But everything else, like when they said they were reshooting a couple months ago, I don't really think it was that big of a deal. Anything to worry about? I think this movie is going to do good. I'm pretty sure it's had a good projected opening box office weekend, something successful. I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but
I think it
what do
was
you?
like 96 or something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Jay, what do you think?
I mean, an hour 58 minute runtime. I don't know when people just decided, oh yeah, low runtime means the movie's back. When did that ever become a problem? like, like, or in an hour 58 minutes, they have a good they have a good amount of time to do what they need to do in the movie. Like, or it's just under 2 hours. Like it's literally 2 minutes under 2 hours. I don't know why people think it's a problem. Like this is just a little introduction to Sam as Cap now. We've
Yeah.
seen him as Falcon. Now we're seeing him as Cap. I mean, like, I don't really have much else to say than just that it's a good runtime. It's not too long, not too short. You know,
It's just right.
yeah, it's just right. It's a 2 hour long movie. That would
Agreed. Yeah, and you said like what Cap one was like 5 minutes longer.
Yeah, it's like maybe five,
Yeah.
6 minutes longer.
And from what I remember that movie, I had like a decent pacing. Also, we haven't even seen the movie, so after the fact, yeah, we can go ahead and judge. But I feel like people are just like, oh, the shorter it is, the more rush it's gonna be. And like you said, Jay, this is more of an intro to Cap. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, is there some stuff going on? Obviously, you got Red Hulk leader, but and like we known those characters. At least Ross, we known him, so it's not like we're getting a brand new character.
Yeah, like by
Yeah.
far the only new character there would be Joaquin Torres, Sidewinder.
But even that, we've already met Joaquin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
like we
Falcon.
already know, we've already know like him just a little bit, and he becoming the Falcon.
Yeah.
Or what more do we need? Sidewinder, he's not. He's a side villain. I would
No, it's Giancarlo Esposito. He is not a side villain. Thank you very much.
say. He's a little friend.
Have they said if he's already gonna be Falcon?
Oh yeah,
Like at this not at this point, like because
I
for
think.
the when the movie starts, I mean.
I think like
yeah.
Okay, okay,
ow.
I think that was pretty much a given from the trailers.
okay. Because like last we
Because
saw
this,
him, he just gave him the wings and was like,
yeah,
here.
this movie, I'm pretty sure a couple of weeks ago or something, I saw it takes place like 3 years after Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Mm,
So he's already been capped for quite a long time.
bam. I like to know what he's been up to. That'd be fun. But yeah, I think we're all on board with this. I mean, the only other movie I can think of that had a similar runtime. Well, actually, it was the same. It was Thor: Love and Thunder. It was an hour and 58 minutes. But
I know the Marvels had a short run time.
yeah,
Um, I think the first Ant-Man was really short too, if I remember correctly.
well, I think Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness was also short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was even shorter than 158.
I thought it like did cross the 2 hour mark at least.
I don't remember. I just remember it was kind of short.
Yeah.
or it was 2 hours and 6 minutes. I just looked it up.
Oh,
Yeah. And, just 1 minute over first Avenger.
Yeah. So what next? Vision Quest.
yes.
Yeah.
It should be a short and
So
sweet one.
yeah. So what's it called? I'm gonna butcher his name. Farhan Tahir. He's reprising his role from the first Iron Man. As Raza, or a leader of like a faction of the Ten Rings who kidnapped Tony. Obviously, the rest is history. But before we get started, I've been thinking like, okay, he could have survived because Tony survived that thing. Ironmonger was, you know, maybe it's a variant, maybe it's his twin, a clone. I don't know. Geek, what do you make out of it? Like, good move bringing him back, or just wait and see
Um,
for Vision Quest?
I feel like it was heavily implied that that character died. I don't
Yeah.
really care. When it comes to Vision Quest, there's only two things that I really care about. That is Tommy. I, I'm excited to see what will happen with that, and then Ultron. Anything else can take a very, very, very backseat.
Or it could be a flashback. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I'll say like it could be a flash. Sorry, cat. I think it might be a flashback, but I mean, with it like concerning Vision, I don't know like exactly what like like still even like with it like if it's not a flashback, what does he have to do with Vision? Like, is he trying to take him for parts?
Mhm.
I honestly have no clue what that character is gonna be
Yeah.
doing or up to, and I mean, I'm also with Steven. I could really care less what happens in this show. Just let me see who Tommy is.
Same.
On God.
And
Yeah.
Ultron.
Oh yeah, Ultron, and there was that thing of Wonder Man being there. If they
Mm.
team up, hey,
Oh
if
yeah.
yeah, if Wonder Man at the end of this year is a pretty good show, and I would want to see him again, yeah, I just smacked my hand. Wow. Um, yeah, I mean, I would be down to see if Wonder Man is in there.
Him being there makes me wonder. Does that mean Ten Rings is there too? Do they play a role?
Um, maybe, I guess, potentially.
Yeah. But well, actually, now they're run by the daughter.
Yeah. So again, potentially.
Yeah. Who knows? So next, what's called? Did you want to do the Black Panther or Until Dawn?
We could do Black Panther and then Until Dawn.
Okay.
Uh, so we have a little bit of Black Panther slash Storm news. So I'll start with the Storm news since that one came first. Uh, Cynthia Erivo, the star of Wicked, probably I am going to assume soon to be Oscar nominee, Oscar winner, maybe. Uh, Decided to throw her hat in the or throw her name in the hat for Storm, and I really enjoyed Wicked. Like I said, it was a top three movie for me in 2024. I think she did really good, so I wouldn't be mad. Um, I have seen some other actresses fan casted. I don't really know them, but I would be happy with any of it. I will say this though, as a hot take for Cynthia, if she gets nominated for an Oscar, I think Disney and Marvel would definitely ask her to come try out for Storm. If she wins an Oscar, I think she could basically already sign her contract for Storm. Um, and then as far as for Black Panther, let's there was recently a rumor that they are going to bring back T'Challa, specifically T'Challa, as Black Panther for the next Avengers films, as well as Black Panther 3. And a hot fan cast is Aldous Hodge, who played Hawkman in Black Adam, who played that role, which is funny because I remember watching that movie and thinking to myself, damn, this guy would kill in just a Wakandan role. And you know what? I could see it, whether it's T'Challa Jr. or T'Challa from another universe. I don't really care. I miss my boy. I would love him back. Um, I'll finish this by saying one thing. I think an easy way for them to do this is in the Secret Wars comics in the Ultimate Universe. Black Panther was one of the few heroes that got off world, uh, and that was like sucked into the battle world type stuff. So I could easily see Black Panther doing that again in this role. So yeah, that was a lot, but I'm done.
So for my take, I haven't seen what's her name again? The
Cynthia Erivo.
Cinderella. I haven't seen her and I haven't seen Wicked, but from what you guys said and just the whole like reception to Wicked, I wouldn't be against her being Storm if it's indeed the case. But with that T'Challa, there was always talk about should they bring him back, should they not? I think for the first few years, no, but given by the time what's gonna be how many years since he last played him? Like
It's 5 years.
5 years. So then what's it called? What it's gonna be? What 7 years by the time Secret Wars comes out? I think it's the good time. And when you mentioned with the whole like comic stuff, I could see them doing something like that. Aldous Hodge, he says his name.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he was great as Hawkman. He's definitely got that gravitas to him. I could definitely see him playing like, a Wakandan or like Black Panther himself. So I wouldn't be against him playing that. So yeah, that's just my take. How about you, Jay?
I mean, starting with the Storm with Cynthia Erivo, um, I wouldn't I wouldn't be opposed to that. Like um, she definitely was a great actress in Wicked. Um, so I mean, like she's definitely gonna get a lot of uh, well, she got a lot of spotlight from Wicked, and I mean, if she ends up becoming an Oscar winner, um, yeah, I feel like she could definitely do a good Storm. Um, and with the whole Black Panther situation, um, like I was opposed to the recast situation because like it was at that time where it's like really don't know what you could do, and also and still now if they really do decide on recasting, they need to just find someone that can bring that same energy and the character that Chadwick did, because that was like one thing that I was always saying back then with when the people was like, "Oh, just recast, don't kill him off." If they recast and he's not as good as Chadwick, y'all would be mad. Like y'all would be mad. So like I mean, like I'm not opposed to it now, because like even if it is from a different universe, like we could I said we could they could definitely do another T'Challa, but it's still the same. Get someone that can replicate that character or do it justice. You don't have to match or do greater than Chadwick, but just make sure you get the right one to actually like carry on that. Um, I forgot the dude's name from Hawkman.
Aldous Hodge.
Yeah, I mean he could definitely um do a good job. Like I don't I'm not opposed to that idea. Um, I've even seen someone say Damson Idris. He might be a little too young for it. I don't know if y'all ever saw the snow. I said the snow. The show Snowfall.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, he's one of the main characters, and they was throwing him into the mix. I, he's a really good actor. He is really good, but like they just gotta get someone that could do it justice, do the character justice. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, Aldous Hodge was also in the Invisible Man movie. Yeah,
Oh,
you guys remember that one?
Uh, yeah, was he the one? Was a cop that was helping her?
Yeah, yeah,
Just basically, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I actually did not know that was him.
And I guess next, for something a little less exciting,
But,
uh, Until Dawn.
yeah, I said I would take this one. So, what was it? 2 days ago, we was it just yesterday?
No, it was today.
No, the Until Dawn like first
Oh
look.
no, it was yesterday. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, did it come out 2 days ago or yesterday? But yeah, yeah, yesterday, very early too. Like when I woke up, it was around. They released the first look behind the scenes at the Until Dawn movie coming out in April. And it's not exactly the like premise of Until Dawn, but like they're making drastic changes to it, with it being a sort of time loop movie. And I feel like they have the like I feel like that is a really good alternative, because it's not like Happy Death Day where you can just constantly go back through. You are limited to basically lives, they put it, and every time they basically die, they will be put in a different genre of horror. And they started off with basically a slasher type, excuse me. Um which that's not too bad, because obviously in the beginning of the game we're being hunted by we don't know what, until we see a person in a mask, which you don't know he's actually helping you, and then we find the real enemy, which is the Wendigos. They did say the Wendigos will be one of the enemies they will face in like a plot synopsis, basically. And I feel like that's not bad of a choice, because with the game, it is classified as a slasher. In the description of it, I think it's the remake, they do say slasher and then like a creature um, feature, basically. But I like mostly what brought people on was the concept of Until Dawn. You make choices and you basically pick who lives, who dies. It's a choice. I feel like with the time loop, they could actually implement that with, oh yeah, we died here because you went here. You can't go there anymore. You died there. Don't go there anymore. You died because of this. Stay away from that. Like, I feel like they could actually do the choice based off that time loop. You know, I'm not opposed to it. I'll just say that.
Well,
Well,
I will say this on the opposite side of the spectrum. I I also don't necessarily hate it because I do think it'll still be a fun movie. Now with this announcement, I don't think I want to go watch it in theaters. It's probably something I will just wait to watch unless the trailer wows me. I'm just more upset because it's like I think if you title something Until Dawn, you give fans the expectations of Until Dawn. It's like from I know Jay, you'll kind of understand this. Is like how you have Dead by Daylight and then you have the casting of Frank Stone.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of work, but they're not the same, and they don't have the same name. So you could have Until Dawn, and you could call this Dawn Until, or something stupid. But I don't like the name. The name and the post, like the teaser poster and all that other stuff, it gives me hope that it was going to be this game. I don't care if it's to the T of the game. The game was basically a fucking movie, and it's a great game. So that's what annoys me because it just kind of I have my hopes up high, and then it was immediately crushed.
cash grab.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Just two quick thoughts. It didn't do much for me. Like some of the stuff Jay was talking about, sounded cool, but I haven't played the game, so I don't really have much of a reference to say. See about teasers though. Going back to Daredevil, how awesome is that poster? I love that poster.
It's awesome.
Yeah, simple yet effective.
Bro, I had nothing to contribute to. It was like, panic mode.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say. But yeah, that's interesting. David F. Sandberg's directing it, and from what I did, I remember he actually does. Yeah, he has done horror before Shazam, so he did a Lights
Yeah.
Out.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, but I guess that wraps it up, right?
I was just gonna say, and they did say this does take place in the same universe as the game. It's just
Oh.
it's just a separate story.
I'm telling you, it's literally Dead by Daylight and casting of Frank Stone, but it's like if casting of Frank Stone was called Dead by Daylight, Jay. It wouldn't make sense.
Daylight by the Dead.
I mean, like at the end of the game, okay, then yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's like, why would you call another thing the same name, but it's not really the same thing?
Hedgehog the Sonic.
That's he's like, I don't know what they're talking about anymore, so I'm
yeah,
just gonna keep saying random
he's
stuff.
just gonna keep going.
But
Wake Howard. Wake.
like look at me in the eyes, Jay. You see where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, like yeah,
Like
I just
it doesn't make sense to call it Until Dawn.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
we're calling it's because they have to survive until dawn. Get the fuck out of here.
How many?
yeah.
No, like question, like from someone who doesn't know, how many games are in that series?
It's just technically one. It's just a one-off, but
Okay,
it pretty much started the genre, if you will, of all these story-based games.
okay.
And
Like
then I
choice.
think, yeah, and then I think the Quarry is technically the only other game that Supermassive did, right, Jay? Because the rest were Ubisoft.
No,
The Dark Anthology. Who did Dark Anthology?
I'm pretty sure it was both of them. Like you
Oh.
were massive.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I did where the people come from. It's like how you, but then it's also the fact that how are you supposed to implement a choice base into a movie like that?
Everybody dies except for the main two leads. There
But
you go.
but then it's like it would just be a basic horror movie. Like so they did nothing new. Like the game, they
They
just
had Wendigos. When have you seen a Wendigo in a horror movie?
the rake.
Never heard of the Rake. I thought you were going to say The Descent.
No, the rake. Even though the rake is its own thing, it's a Wendigo. The rake is a Wendigo.
Only Wendigo I know is from X-Men.
Yeah. Where he said Man X. He's gonna start past future of days.
He's just waiting for somebody to say Flying Monkey.
Yeah. Man's gonna just start going into comedies. Our Rush.
Oh yeah, man. Speedrun it, dude. Wasn't there talks of a Dead by Daylight movie? Or...
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Don't happen.
Oh.
They're currently just doing spin-off games.
Hmm. You sounded upset as you said that. You're like, they're just,
Yeah, because one of them was a dating simulator.
Oh,
Oh, there you go, Juan.
thanks, man.
Go
I'll take you up
download
on
that.
it.
Go ahead. I hear
Oh
the
yeah,
Hunters
bro.
can sing you a really good song.
Oh yeah, dude.
She'll sing you a lullaby.
Perhaps
They
I.
told you, Jay. Geek can give compliments. He's a helpful Joe. Trivia.
Oh, okay. Yep. So I got a. I hope it's a hard one because it's Not a lot to go off with this one. So I'm gonna give you these hints. You have to find who the character is. But there's not a lot. Like I'm worried. Like there's a lot I could say, but it would be too easy.
Mm-hmm.
So this character has had 6 live action appearances. Yep. They are also a mantle character. Yeah. This person has been a part of 11 different teams throughout the comics. And the last hint is this person has been a female.
And now, for these 6 appearances, is this strictly live action, or is this live action and animated, or just animated?
Just live action.
Okay.
Damn. Mantle.
Uh, mm, I know it's not right, but this is just the only name I can think. That's just like at the top of my head. Let's go with Loki. I know it's not right, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
No. Yeah.
I was thinking that one too.
He said,
The problem was I was counting the appearances and I got to like 7. I was like, ah, damn it.
Yeah.
Uh,
You think the universe would give it away?
no. Because the universe has been 616.
Oh. Just live action. Falcon?
Huh?
It's not Falcon, is it?
No, not Falcon. Or I could give you one hit that may narrow it down, but I don't know how. I don't know like how much it would. There has been only 4 people to wield the mantle.
by 4 people, you mean like 4 characters in the universe or 4 actors?
For people in the universe.
Okay, just clarification.
Yeah.
Bucky?
No.
I also know it's not right, but I'm just going to say it just because Black Panther. I know it's not, but
No.
mantle character. That's now like where I'm trying to think of like who's a mantle.
Yeah, like I mean that like that I did include that question to like really get y'all thinking.
Damn.
But it like if I say any more, I'm afraid I will give it away.
That's fair. I want to say Spider Man, but no.
You know, if you won't say it, I'll say it, even though I know it's wrong. Spider-Man.
No.
Okay,
Just to spite you.
go for it, man. Have at the
Uh,
Thor.
No.
now, when you say they've been male and female, does that mean like in their 6 appearances in live action that it's been a male and then a female as well?
No. So it in the comics. Okay, yeah, I'll say that one of the four mantles was a female.
In the comics, but in live action, it's strictly just been a male.
Yep, strictly a male.
Gotcha. Let's take. Um. Ant-Man?
No.
Doctor Strange.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes.
That might be generous. Uh, I have no idea.
You give up?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap out.
Cyclops.
No.
I tap out.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe it. It's my man's Punisher.
I was wondering that, but I was like, I don't think I've ever heard of a female Punisher.
Yep. There's been one female Punisher. Rachel Cole House. When Frank had died, she took over as Punisher.
Right. I feel like you can guess the 3 appearances. The three or the you said 6, right?
Yes, 6 appearances.
So sorry, 3 movies and Daredevil, Punisher, and then Born Again.
No.
Punisher
Oh,
season 1, Punisher season 2, and then
Yeah.
Daredevil season 2.
season 2.
Yep.
Oh.
Those
Because
are
Born Again hasn't came out. That's probably exactly why I didn't count it.
yeah. It was like I was thinking about counting it, but I was like, nah.
Okay.
I was like, that's technically not fair. It's not out yet.
Fair.
Yeah. I knew the mantle question would have gotten y'all.
Yeah, like so I think, and the thing is, like the name, like Punisher went through my head at once, but it was just because I was like, wait, no, I don't. The female was like threw me off because like, nah, no female Punisher.
Yeah, I never knew about that until now.
There's been a female Punisher, and there's only been 2 other people besides Frank and her to wield it.
Oh yeah. I guess that's it for today.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Good spicy trivia. Definitely punished us.
Pause.
Yeah.
No, pause. It's good. Never mind. Geek, where can people find you?
Playing Marvel Rivals at just the Geek Takeover, and not playing that dog shit game mode Doom. That was making me mad.
Jay.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at JMoneyDJ and Twitch at JMoneyDigi.
Oh yeah. Find me as Juancho anywhere or just in culture shock, or culture shock for now. There's going to be a big change coming, but keep your eyes, peeled for that.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see you guys next time.
Or not.
I don't know. Who are you to tell us when we'll see them next time?
Exactly.